Dow. Hands off to Bartlett. Bartlett to Maxim. Maxim. Grabowski. Grabowski started things off for Westside with a 3. It's 3-0 West Rutland, 7 minutes left. Sharon came up empty on their first trip down the floor. Bartlett finds Dow. Dow fakes the pass into Maxim. Now he walks it back to the top of the key, over to Grabowski. Grabowski over to the wing for Bartlett. Bartlett fakes the pass inside. He's going to come back to the top of the key. Maxim stepped to the ball there. Almost picked off by Sharon. Tough pass there. And Bartlett going to reset the offense at the top of the key. 6:40 left, 3-0 Westside.
Go 5 out. Go 5 out. Good.
Maxim finds Dow. Dow bounce pass into Forrest. Forrest does a beautiful job of backing down, getting a good shot. Left hand off the glass won't go. West Rutland pressures, but Sharon able to corral that rebound, get it up past midcourt. Bartlett out to deny. 14 gets it stripped by Maxim. Maxim's going to go strong to the hoop. Off the glass, good for 2. 5-0 West Side, and they are into the press.
Let's work. Let's work. Come on, talk. Let's go. Move it.
And Sharon effective breaking that press. They're into the offensive half. Great crowd here tonight. Dribble drive into the lane, shot won't go, but Sharon will shoot 2. That fouls on Forrest.
Pull it back. Too much dribble. Guys,
that's Harvey Kelly stepping to the line. Exceptional soccer player for Sharon. And he's got a nice stroke from the free throw line. First point of the night for Sharon. Both good. 5-2 West Side. No pressure from Sharon. Dow starts far side. Forrest out for the screen. Dow, what an athletic move to the hoop. Takes it wide, won't quite go. Forrest almost had the rebound, unable to secure. And Sharon up past midcourt. West Side stays in man. Bounce pass onto the block. Nice move. Miscommunication, but Willie Grabowski able to save it to Dow, and Dow bounce pass to Bartlett. Bartlett, scoop shot won't go, and Sharon secures the rebound. Coach Schneider asking his boys to get an offensive rebound, get a second look at the hoop. Willie Grabowski down with that, hands off to Dow. Dow looks, nothing there. He swings to Grabowski. Grabowski, nice up fake. Takes it into the paint, loses the handle. And it is Sharon ball, and Maxim's going to pick up a cheap one in the backcourt. No, excuse me, Willie Grabowski. Called for the reach, 3rd foul on West Side. 1st on Willie. 4:39 left. Dow and Bartlett extremely quick in the backcourt, able to provide pressure, but Sharon hasn't had any problem with it so far. Pick up the dribble. Now they're swing to the far wing, and it's Harvey. Pass to the block. Forrest straight up. Baby hook won't go. Dow hauls down the rebound. He comes out of the pack, and he finds a Bartlett bounce pass to Maxim. Maxim, strong move. Throws up the right hand, won't go. He'll shoot 2. First foul of the game for Sharon. We'll see who it's on. So that is Harvey Kelly, one of the 4 seniors on the team, 5 seniors on the team. Picks up his first, and Maxim will shoot 2 here. First shot rattles but won't go. Second shot coming. It's 5-2 West Side with 4:10 left in the first quarter. Sharon Academy Phoenix visiting Hinchy Gymnasium tonight. Maxim looks good. rolls around but won't go.
Hey, who's got backside?
Nice job, Sharon, to secure that rebound, not force a pass to the guard. Big man gets it up past midcourt. Now he hands off to a guard. And Sharon will set up their offense. Picks up the dribble, top of the key. Bartlett immediately extends the pressure, but he's able to get it off to Harvey. Far wing. That's Willie Grabowski guarding there. Pass down onto the block. Jake Bartlett contests, looks up ahead, finds Maxim. Maxim goes strong, won't go. No rebound for Westside. One and done. And here comes Sharon. Still 5-2 with 3:22 left here. Dow out defending to the three-point line. Pass to the top of the key. Far wing. That's a long three off the rim, no good. And Grabowski has position. It is tapped out by Sharon. It's West Rutland ball. And here comes Dow.
Go here. Primary, here we go.
Coach Keith Schneider calling out the play for Westside. Had Forrest. Willie puts it on the deck, goes strong. And Sharon forced a foul to stop the layup. That foul was on Sam Noller. His first, second on Sharon. And Willie Grabowski, pretty good free throw shooter, steps to the line. First one's good. Second one coming. Grabowski drains them both. West Rutland able to get into pressure off the make. Tough pass. Able to squeeze between West Rutland players. And Sharon able to break the pressure again. Bounce pass into the paint, kick back out, baseline floater short. Bartlett comes down with it. He's one of the fastest kids on the floor. He's a lefty. He's taking it all the way. And that layup is good for two more. Westside out to a 9-2 lead. Sharon not playing badly, but West Rutland. Couple threes, couple foul shots and a layup. 9-2, playing well in the defensive half. Hesitation, dribble, tries to force that pass to the elbow, won't go, ends up out at the three-point line, and Sharon resets top of the key. Dribble drive. And West Rutland extending the defense, working for the turnover. Sharon doesn't like the three. Harvey cutting through. West Rutland tips it, but right back to Sharon. Floater of a pass, top of the key, wide open. That's off the back of the iron, no good. Sharon, nice work to try and get a hand on that, save it, but they're unable to control it. Out of bounds off Sharon, sub coming. Drake Jankowski, 34, checking in for Westside. He is a junior. And Brendan Forrest checks out. He'll have a seat. Minute 41 left in the first quarter here. Westside up 9-2. We'll step away and we'll come back as the teams break the huddles.
1, 2, 3, Westside.
Here comes West Rutland out of the timeout. And Drake Jankowski going to inbound to Jacob Dow. Francis Grabowski also checking in. His brother Willie checking out. Francis, a senior that can light it up from outside. Explosively quick first step. It's Jankowski, top of the key. Swings to Dow. Dow looks for the cutter. Fakes, he's got Bartlett, top of the key. To Grabowski. Great look inside to Maxim. Maxim into traffic. Baby hook won't go, and here comes Sharon. And they're looking up the floor. That pass up for Harvey Kelly. Up fake, gets two West Rutland players up off their feet, and he's able to finish. 9-4 Westside. Nice work for Harvey Kelly there. Dow hands off to Jankowski. Excuse me. Yep, Jankowski. Now it's Bartlett. Bounce pass forced into Maxim. Sharon gets a hand on that, but it comes out to Dow. Dow sees the lane, drives, has Drake Jankowski on the block. Nice find, and Jankowski's going to shoot 2 for Westside.
You're going to get in for defense.
If you're open, Dow will find you. Got great vision as a point guard. And that's off the back of the rim, no good. 3rd foul on the Phoenix. First on Billy Kennelly, 2nd shot's good, 10-4. Sharon ball and West Rutland drops back.
41.
And 1-2-2 zone, perhaps. New look, I haven't seen West Rutland run a 1-2-2. They've run a 1-3-1 a little bit, run a 2-3 a little bit. Very active zone. Dow out on Harvey Kelly. Now it's Bartlett out. Sharon doing a nice job being patient, working it around, but boy, West Rutland is flying to the ball after every pass. It's Bartlett up top, disrupting, and then Dow flying to the ball. Maxim gonna get called for the block.
Hey, split.
His first, 4th on Westside, non-shooting foul.
Dylan, on the nail.
Sharon Academy will inbounds. Has the man in the corner, passes it up. That's a wide open 3. That's offline a little bit, skips off the rim, and it's Francis Grabowski. Great court awareness to throw that prayer up. I didn't realize how little time was left, but Francis sure did. He gets it off glass, but won't go through. So end of the first quarter, 10-4 Westside, and we will check back. Teams break their huddles and come out. Sharon going to start the quarter with the ball. And it's Harvey Kelly going backcourt to receive it. Same 5 for Westside. Bartlett up top. You got Grabowski and Dow. Nice pass. Shot won't drop.
Let's go, Green.
That foul is the first on Drake Jankowski. It is a shooting foul. And Sam Nolan will shoot 2. First one rolls around and drops through. It's 10-5. Second shot is up and it's pure. 10-6. Sharon, nice job to chip away at this lead. Jake Dow walking it up. Willie Grabowski up off the bench. He'll check in. Maxim out to set the screen. Dow fakes the pass to the corner. Nice look at the hoop. Off the rim, won't drop. Coach Snyder tells him to hustle back and play some defense. Nice dribble drive, won't drop for Dow. 10-6 Westside, and West Rutland stays in the 1-2-2. Nice bounce pass down onto the block. Good strong move, and that's good for 2. And it's 10-8. Lead's been chiseled to 2, and West Rutland's being tested here in the second quarter. Dow, hands off to Jankowski, to Francis Grabowski, over to Jake Bartlett. Bartlett dribbles back top of the key, it's Dow. Dow finds Francis Grabowski. Great cut, Jake Bartlett, and nice try to finish there. Nice find for Francis Grabowski, but West Rutland not dropping the bunnies here. At least the third layup Westside has not finished. Nice pass down onto the block. Jankowski giving up size there. Makes it a tough shot, and Francis Grabowski pulls down the rebound. Dow finds Maxim. Maxim mid-range jumper is good. Maxim is shooting the ball extremely well this year, showing that he's more than just a post player. Mid-range jumper is good for 2. It's 12-8 Westside.
Pop out, Stitcher. Rotate. Come on, dive low. Dive low. Good.
Rue 4 is going to check in at the next opportunity as well. That's a corner jumper. Skips off the rim, no good, and Dow's going to pick up a foul there.
Fish. Gotta pop out.
First on Jake, 6 on West Side. 5:51 left. So, by all appearances, Sharon Varsity will get into the bonus well with plenty of time left in the second quarter. Nice up fake, top of the key. And it's Willie Grabowski at the top of the key now. Dow's on the far side. Jordan Johnson checked in as well. Harvey Kelly can't get it to go. West Rutland players there. I believe we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow says West Rutland. Willie Grabowski got to inbound to Dow. 5:33 left, West Side up 4. We've got a 12-8 lead. Dow hands off to Jordan Johnson. Johnson to Francis Grabowski. Great look into the post. Roof Forrest. Foul called. He'll shoot one. Great find and then powerful move to the hoop for Roof Forrest for 2. He'll shoot one. That foul's on 24, Fisher Kelly. He checks out. And Forrest to shoot one. Oh, rattles, but won't go. Johnson. Nice attempt to try and disrupt that rebound, poke it to West Side, but Harvey Kelly controls at the top of the key. Willie Grabowski out to defend him. West Side has switched back to man. Francis Grabowski almost there to pick off that pass. Athletic floater. Johnson skies but unable to control it. And now it's Kelly. Earns the rebound. West Side called for the foul.
Way to work, Green.
That foul on Forrest. His second. Harvey Kelly to shoot. First one no good. And with 4:56, Sharon is in the bonus. They'll shoot the rest of the way. A little more D-bend. And Harvey Kelly drains it. Keith Schneider calls a timeout. He wants to talk it over, and we'll check back. West Side breaks the huddle with a 14-9 lead. 4:56 left in the half. Sharon Academy visiting Hinchy Gymnasium. Sharon off to a 1-1 start. West Side off to a 4-0 start, looking for 5-0. JVs went 5-0 earlier today with a win over the Sharon side. Francis Grabowski swings far side to Jordan Johnson. He picks up his dribble, has it tipped away, and now it's Dow to Francis Grabowski. Bounce pass to Dow. Dow kicks out to Willie Grabowski. That's a great look. Not there, rolls around, won't go. Loose ball. Brian Maxim, great effort. Throws a wild shot up. Jordan Johnson pulls down the rebound and smartly pulls it out. Slams a bounce pass into Willie Grabowski. All kinds of traffic, and they're going to pull it out up top and reset. Sharon extending the defense. 4:13 left, and Dow's going to dribble drive. Goes up, tied up, and Grabowski there. No, won't go. And West Side has missed repeatedly from in close. Wild ball, Harvey Kelly gets bailed out. He was up in the air with nowhere to go with that, and West Side bailed him out with a foul. That's the second on Maxim, 8th on West Side. Kelly back to the line, 3:57 left. I guess they called it a shooting foul, which is a bit of a surprise to me, but that's okay. First one no good. Grabowski checks out. 20, Brendan Harvey, another senior, checks in for West Side. Kelly flick of the wrist. It is good. It's 14-10, so West Rutland can't pull away from this Sharon squad. Coach Fabricant indicated that they were going to be a little bit of a rebuilding project. He said they'd graduated 21 seniors in 3 years. It's been a very solid program. He said they'll improve as the year goes, but they are hanging around tonight. And Jordan Johnson tries to force a pass into the paint. Sharon easily picks that off. Now they look down to the block, and they're going to call Francis Grabowski for a block. And very similar to the JV game, fouls are adding up for Westside. Fortunately, they're spread out among multiple players. That's the first on Francis, but it's 9 on Westside. Westside on the verge of going into the double bonus here. First shot rattles. Nice job, Maxim, to secure that rebound. He finds Dow. Dow up ahead to Francis Grabowski. He likes what he sees. High, arcing three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Westside tries to extend the defense and press, but nice job, Sharon, to be quick, inbound, and break that pressure. Harvey Kelly kicks it to the top of the key. 3:08 left, 17-10 Westside. Jordan Johnson extends the defense. Very quick on defense. Got to be careful not to get the reach foul. That pass down to the block. Maxim. Great position, forces a tough shot. Grabowski saves, but forced to throw an overhand pass in. It is sloppy out there right now. And Sharon able to control the ball. And going to slow things down. 2:43 left, drive into the paint. Nothing there. Bodies go flying. Harvey Kelly attacks the rim and gets rewarded with a call. That foul is going to be the second on Francis Grabowski. He'll shoot 2, as that is the 10th foul against Westside with 2:37 left. First one won't go. Westside fortunate, Sharon not shooting terribly well from the free throw stripe so far. Second shot's good. That seems to be the pattern. Francis Grabowski to Dow. Coach Schneider tells his players to run the offense. Dow hands off to Johnson. Johnson to Harvey. Harvey swings to Grabowski, far wing. Looks for the cutter underneath. Not there. Comes back to the top of the key to Dow. Dow swings to Harvey. Harvey looks inside. Has Grabowski, but he's covered. Swings to Johnson. Johnson, far wing. To Dow. Dow. Overhand fake. Jordan Johnson, nice up fake. He's going to take it to the rack. Loses the handle on the ball. Carries out of bounds. Nice hustle, Jordan Johnson comes in, plays tenacious defense. He checks out, Jake Bartlett checks back in, and Westside is going to come out with a full court press. Close to a 5-second call, but Harvey Kelly helping out all over the floor. And that is a beautiful transition basket right there. It's 17-13. West Rutland has not produced anything off the full court pressure. Sharon, nice job to pass through it. And that last trip up the floor ended as a layup for him. Bartlett to Dow. Dow, top of the key, swings to Francis Grabowski. Great pass to Jake Bartlett. And that is another missed layup for Westside. That's, I believe, 5 missed layups this half. That's 10 points Westside may wish they had at the end of this game. Sharon hanging around, they're only down by 4. That pass tipped. Sharon controls it, top of the key. It's Francis Grabowski defending, now it's Bartlett. Harvey giving up a lot of size down in the post, but nice job to deny that pass. Sharon players got a full head of height over him, and Harvey working hard. Solid defense for Westside, forces an errant pass from Sharon Academy. West Rutland ball with 1:05 left. Francis Grabowski checks out, and I believe it's Willie Grabowski, his younger brother, checks back in. And Coach Schneider calls the play, and here comes Dow. Dow reverses, pulls it back, finds Maxim on the block. Maxim double teamed by Harvey Kelly, and Harvey Kelly is having an impactful night tonight for Sharon Academy. Gets trapped in the corner, bounce pass to the block. Maxim there for position, athletic try, but won't go. Sharon Academy on the boards for the rebound, and they've cut it to a 2-point lead. West Rutland getting all they can handle from Sharon Academy. Dow, dribble drive, Maxim sets the screen. Nice switch, Sharon, bounce pass to Maxim. Maxim Great spin move to the hoop, but it won't go, and it's Brendan Harvey with 15 seconds left. Got to have some clock awareness here. It is Dow with 10 seconds left. Top of the key. He finds Maxim, won't go, and that's how your half is going to end unless this prayer goes in. Sharon with a decent look at the half-court bomb. That would have given them a 1-point lead. So, after 2 quarters, West Rutland leads by 2. Committed 10 fouls that half to Sharon's 4. And we will see what the second half brings, but Coach Schneider's going to coach them up at halftime. You can be assured of that. We will be back after the halftime huddles. West Rutland breaks the huddle and comes out for the start of the third quarter. They've got a 2-point lead. Sharon Academy is hanging around. I was over talking to some members of the crowd. I thought I counted at least 5 Westside missed layups. Peg Harvey indicated it was 8. So those are points that Westside may wish they had when this one's over. And Harvey Kelly able to inbound. West Rutland going to extend the defense and turn it up a notch here. And Brian Maxim steps into that lane, hands off to Dow. Dow finds Willie Grabowski. He thinks about the 3. Now he forces it into Rue Forrest. Forrest up. Oh, it won't quite go. But Forrest will shoot 2, and that's a nice strong start to the third quarter for Westside. Let's see who the foul's on.
Not beat ourselves.
Second on Nolan. First shot for Forrest, good. Second up, Rattles won't go. Maxim gives it a try, but can't come down, and Westside's going to extend full court pressure even on the miss. They have quick athletes out there on the floor, and Coach Schneider has asked them to turn it up on the defensive end for sure. They are going to pressure the ball and deny everywhere. Pass to the elbow. Coach Schneider's comment on that, too easy. Box. And here comes Bartlett. West Rutland looks like they're going to try and turn up the velocity of this game. Bartlett thinks about it. Off the front of the rim, no good. Nobody there for Westside. They come down, 1 shot and done. And Coach Schneider continues to implore his players, turn it up, let's go. Harvey Kelly, nice cut, but nothing there. Dow steps out.
Good. Keep working.
Jake Bartlett, beautiful job to deny that pass. Almost a 5-second call there. Forrest just not quick enough to step all the way out on that. It's Bartlett. Extending the defense past the 3-point line. Forced into the lane. Dow reaches out, forces the tip, and it's Grabowski ahead to Maxim for 2. Transition basketball. Great work right there. Dow with the deflection. Grabowski with the recovery. Maxim with the finish. And Westside is going to work hard this half. You better believe it. Dribble into the paint. Maxim comes in hard, no call. And it's Harvey Kelly up fake. Won't go, but he'll shoot 2. Let's see who it's on. 35, Willie Grabowski picks up his second. Sub coming for West Rutland. I believe it's Brendan Harvey going to check in. In comes Harvey, out comes Willie Grabowski. Second is good. So it's back to a 3-point lead. Nice job at the line for Harvey Kelly. Drains them both. And here comes Westside. This will be the first time they've been into their half-court offense, I think, in this half. What a crossover for Dow. Gets it to Maxim. Maxim to Bartlett. Bartlett tries to force it into Forrest. And that pass denied, and here comes Sharon Academy. Bartlett defending the entire length of the floor.
Jump to the ball.
3-point line. Great pass to a curling Harvey Kelly. He's killing them tonight. Gets the 2, and he's going to shoot 1 more. 32, that's Maxim. Is that 2 or 3 on Brian tonight? That is 3 on Brian Maxim. He's going to have to come sit. As is 23 Rue Forrest. You've got 22 Kyle Laughlin, JV player, playing up, getting his first minutes of the night, and 34 Drake Jankowski checks in on the low block. So it's a 1-point game. Harvey Kelly can tie it up with this foul shot. Off the front of the rim, no good. Laughlin, great position, and Sharon's going to get called over the back here. 14, that's 3 on Nolan, I believe it is, and 2 on each team so far for the half. So Laughlin to Dow. Dow jogs up to midcourt. Hands off to Harvey. Harvey, quick pass to Jankowski. Jankowski to Bartlett. Bartlett, dribble, drive into the paint. Athletic scoop, won't go. Nice take. Tough shot, can't get it to go. And Bartlett all over Harvey Kelly, but Sharon able to break the pressure, and that's a corner 3. This may be trouble. And there goes the lead. It's a long 2, and Sharon has their first lead of the night, 21-20. We'll see how West Rutland responds. Dow hands off to Harvey. Harvey to Bartlett. Bartlett to Jankowski. Harvey open on the block, not there. Jake Bartlett likes it. Off the back of the rim, no good. Tries to track down the rebound and picks up a reaching foul. That will be 3 on Bartlett, perhaps. Let's see what the scoreboard says. 2 on Bartlett, 3 on West Side. Jordan Johnson in, Jake Bartlett out. Johnson brings a lot of energy on the defensive half. Harvey, immediate pressure on the ball. And Johnson thinks about the double team and then thinks better of it. And Harvey Kelly is having a heck of a night for Sharon Academy. Kicks it out, corner jumper. You can count that one for 3, and it's 24-20 West Side. Keith Schneider tells his players to keep going. Dow finds Jordan Johnson all alone. Johnson takes it hard to the rack and gets absolutely destroyed.
That's mental.
He's going to shoot 2. Coach Fabricant for Sharon, unhappy about seizing the momentum, seizing the lead, and then giving up that long pass and an easy drive to the hoop. Only option was to foul to stop the layup there. And Johnson hits the first. Second shot coming. Off the back of the rim, won't go. West Side crashes the boards, but Sharon comes down with it. They force the pass to Harvey Kelly. He has to hand back to the point guard. Dow pressures, but Sharon across midcourt again. Dribble drive, nice switch. Harvey picks him up. Got him trapped. Harvey doing a great job, making it 5 seconds here. And how about Brendan Harvey forcing the Sharon timeout there? Excellent work. Get up tight on him. Give him no options. And Coach Fabricant for Sharon, no alternative but to call the timeout to rescue his player. There's 4:13 left in the third quarter, and West Side's down 21-24. Has sounded. Players come out of the timeout. Sharon will inbound on the sideline. Same 5 for West Side. Harvey contesting the inbound pass. Dow extends defense out. That's Johnson on the far wing. Jankowski denying to the post. And West Side defense forces the turnover. Thought they might have had an entry pass there, but unable to handle that lob pass. And now Dow pulls it out. He's going to set it up. Laughlin sets a screen. Dow likes the 3. It's up off the front of the rim. No good. And Jordan Johnson making stuff happen, but Harvey Kelly, tell you what, comes down with a rebound on that. Brendan Harvey, quickness. Dow switches. And Harvey going to get called for the reach. That's the 4th on West Side here in the second half. Sharon will inbound. Francis Grabowski checks in. Brendan Harvey checks out after some quality minutes. Great hustle on defense.
See the help there.
Nice ball fake. Allows the inbound pass.
Good. See, Kyle?
Drake Jankowski doing great work to deny that post pass.
Stay down.
Kyle Laughlin up tight. West Rutland playing very tight defense. Dow's out. See if we can force another error here, and there it is. Great job on the defensive half for West Rutland, denying everywhere. Sharon throws it out of bounds. There's 3 minutes and 7 seconds left. Sharon still holds a 3-point lead. Here's Dow, top of the key. He kicks out. Jordan Johnson likes the three, off the rim, no good. What a great rebound, Drake Jankowski. He's down on the block, he throws it up, won't go, and they call a travel. Tough call there, 2:53 left. Westside able to employ their full court press. Francis Grabowski extremely quick, and it's Harvey Kelly, dribbles through everybody, throws up the leaner, won't go, and Francis pulls down the rebound. Here comes Dow, he's got his head up. Picks up the dribble, forces a pass to Jankowski. He throws up the leaner, and he'll shoot two. Let's see who the foul's on. 24, that's Fisher Kelly picking up his second. Fourth of the half for Sharon Academy. Jankowski for two. And that shot, pure. Boy, it is so quiet in here, you could hear a pin drop. Nice sized crowd, but awfully subdued tonight. Oh, how about that? Drake Jankowski drains them both. Let's see if that puts a little life in this West Side crowd. Francis Grabowski gives away to Jordan Johnson, and Jordan Johnson's working on the defensive half. And how did Harvey Kelly dribble through the entire West Rutland defense, get to the rim, throw up a prayer, and get fouled? Wow. That foul is the second on Jankowski. And Harvey Kelly is tearing up West Rutland. Boy, he has it going. Sharon drops back. They've got a 3-point lead. 2:21 left. Francis Grabowski runs the point. He has an explosive first step. Kelly to defend him. Grabowski to the rack, and he's blocked. Kyle Laughlin, loose ball, and who else? Harvey Kelly. Jordan Johnson extends the defense. Forces the missed dribble. Great energy, Jordan Johnson forces the turnover. Here comes West Rutland. There's 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. And I'll tell you, this game is a lot tighter than folks may have thought coming in. Dow hands off to Francis Grabowski. He scoops pass over to Drake Jankowski. Jankowski thinks about it. Pass to Dow. Dow has Johnson. Johnson finds Francis Grabowski. He dribbles it out. Now it's Jordan Johnson on the far wing. He's got Dow top of the key. Minute 40 left. 26-23, Sharon lead. Dow pointing out positions. Johnson swings to Drake Jankowski. Couple dribbles. He thinks about the drive, and Sharon closes the door. Kyle Laughlin likes what he sees, so he puts up the three. Drake Jankowski able to get up, get his hands on that on the offensive half. Forces the jump ball, and it remains West Side ball. Nice position, nice hustle, Drake Jankowski. We've got wholesale substitutions coming for West Side. 35 Grabowski, 32 Maxim, 3 Bartlett in. Out comes 14 Johnson, out comes 22 Laughlin. Quality minutes for him. And Drake Jankowski comes out, gets a nice hand from the crowd.
Watch 35 inside. Look at the position. Denying the ball.
Francis Grabowski to his brother Willie in the corner, to Bartlett, to Dow. That's a wide open three for Francis Grabowski, off the rim, no good. Willie skies, but much taller Sharon player able to control it. And that pass to Dow. Dow thinks about it. He kicks it out to Francis. Francis for three, and that may get things going a little bit. That ties it up at 26 with a minute one. Student section might become a factor here. Tough pass, hits him in stride. Bartlett, stride for stride with the Sharon player, but able to break the pressure. And Coach Snyder asking his players to keep working. And Jake Bartlett called for, I believe, his third foul. Three on Bartlett, 6 on Westside with 45.2 seconds left in the third quarter. And I believe it's Cole Ward to the line for Sharon Academy. He hits the first. And the second rattles and won't go. Sharon on the offensive boards, able to secure the rebound, and they pull it out and reset the offense with 38 seconds left in the third quarter and a 1-point lead here in Hinchy Gymnasium. The Sharon Phoenix hanging around, jump stop. Now he tries to turn around jumper, no good, and I'll tell you what, if you're not gonna box out, you're not gonna get a rebound. That shot too long, and Sharon player immediately puts it back in. That's a 3-point lead. We're at 15 seconds left, and it's Dow to Grabowski. 10 seconds left. It's Grabowski driving into the lane. Floater is blocked, and Sharon controls. Grabowski careful not to pick up a foul here. 2.5 seconds left, and that is at the buzzer. Misses everything. And we're going to head into the fourth quarter with Westside down by 3. So checking in at the scorers table, 21 Harvey Kelly for Sharon. 13 points, 9 of them coming from the free throw line. He has been at the line all night long and making Westside pay. West Rutland down 3 heading into the final quarter. West Rutland coming off a fantastic win over Bellows Falls, forcing overtime with about 3 seconds left and then winning in overtime. If you haven't seen that game, I encourage you to go on PEGTV. Check out their PEGTV's website. Check video on demand and watch it. It's a beauty, as was the JV game against Bellows Falls. Westside opened against Long Trail with a win over Polteny, win over Rochester. Then their 4th win of the year over Bellows Falls, coming in trying to go 5-0, and Sharon Academy has something to say about that. So we're into the fourth quarter here. Sharon ball. It's Bartlett, Dow, Francis Grabowski, Willie Grabowski, and Brian Maxim are your 5 out there for Westside. West Rutland has missed multiple shots in tight, some of them tough, some of them contested. But they may wish they had some of those points at the end of the night. Kick out 3, short jumper, and it's Harvey Kelly for 2 more. Westside does not have an answer for Harvey Kelly. Ruth Force going to check back in, give Westside some more size in the middle. And it's Dow to Willie Grabowski. He's on the far wing. He's looking for a cutter. Francis, top of the key, catches off the front of the rim, and it won't quite go. And Brian Maxim comes up big. He's going to go up strong, and he gets hammered. He'll shoot 2. Brian Maxim, great position, great work to secure that rebound, and intelligent basketball to go up strong and draw the foul.
Way to work, Cord. Way to work.
That foul's on Cordell Benjamin, his first, 5th of the half against Sharon, and Maxim for 2. Bang. So that cuts the lead to 4. Big free throws for Maxim. That cuts it to 3. Sub coming for Sharon. Number 3 checks back in. That is Cole Ward, and 13. Dylan Carson Turner checks out for Sharon Academy. And Westside looking for a stop. Jake Bartlett up top.
Brian, stay high.
I believe it's a 1-2-2. very active.
Back in. See it coming across, Brian? Yep. Active hands. Active hands. There you go. Good, good.
Jake Bartlett, nice job to deny, but Sharon able to hand off. 6:29 left in the fourth quarter. 3-point lead for Sharon Academy. Wide open on the block. Won't go. Forrest able to secure the rebound. And Coach Schneider wants him to go. Dow up to Francis Grabowski. The catch and the pop off the back of the rim. No good. Forrest gets his hand on it but can't secure the rebound. 6:10 left. 3-point lead. Sharon Academy up 31-28. Coach Fabricant checking with the scorers table to see how many timeouts he has left.
Come on, White. Come on, White. Active.
Bartlett gets a kick, and Fabricant's going to use one of his 30s. Talk it over with 5:56 left. Teams into the huddles. So Coach Schneider came over from Otter Valley and has done a fantastic job here in Westside. Played at Castleton with Greg Hughes and then was Greg's assistant over at Otter Valley. Hughes, sorry to see him go. Westside happy to see him come over. Schneider, a football and basketball player over at Castleton. Great athlete, exceptional teacher of the game. And he's brought some energy to the Westside Golden Horde this season. They're off to a great start, but that flawless start is in jeopardy with 5:56 left. Down 3.
Francis, come up here.
So we'll see what the coaches talked about here. Looks like 2-3 zone for West Rutland now. Maybe it's a 1-2-2, hard for me to tell. Westside doing a nice job. High pressure defense. Forces the entry pass to the block a little wide. Out off Sharon's hands. Maxim inbounds to Dow. Sub coming for Sharon Academy. 24 will check back in. I'll check the program in a moment, let you know who that is. Dow. Bounce pass to the far wing to Maxim. He fakes a pass into the post. Now it's Francis. Thinks about the dribble drive. Bounce pass over to Jake Bartlett. Bartlett thinks about dribble drive. Francis Grabowski, long 3 off the rim, no good. And that is out of bounds. 24 for Sharon Academy checking in. That's Fisher Kelly. And 5, Billy Connolly checking out. Sharon ball on the far sideline. 5:16 left. And there was a little bit of energy in the building when Westside tied it up, and that has drained away. It's quiet in here again.
Good, good.
Great anticipation, Brian Maxim, to deny that pass into the block, but it goes out off Westside. Inbound for Sharon under the Westside hoop.
Get out here, get out here. See it, Jake, drop in.
Short jumper.
Let's go.
Won't go. Here comes Brian Maxim. He looks ahead to Bartlett. Bartlett swings it out to Dow. Dow's going to reset the offense. Forrest sets the screen. Dow kicks out corner 3 for Bartlett. This is everything, and Dow's there for the rebound. He brings it back out to the top of the key. Bartlett cuts through, and Coach Schneider calls his team to the sideline for a timeout with 4:36 left. This will be a nice opportunity for me to thank the folks at PEGTV for allowing me to use their equipment and put these games on. I know the players got a kick out of being on TV. We've been doing PEG Player of the Game interviews after the end of the game, which the kids are having fun with. Parents, grandparents, folks who are out of town who are unable to make it, appreciate being able to see it either on PEGTV or on PEG's website. And if you haven't seen the Bellows Falls games, hop on video on demand. I know I'm harping on it, but both the JV and the varsity games were about as exciting as high school basketball gets here in West Rutland. Fans were going crazy. I was going crazy. It was a lot of fun. If there's something that's important to you, put it on Peg, give them a call. They'll help you put it on TV. Brooke Race trying to get the student section going. Let's take a look to see if she's able to. She's the only West Rutland person with any energy over there. Sam Callahan's got nothing. That's very sad to me. All right, we're back to basketball. Grabowski to Dow. Dow hands off to Bartlett. Bartlett to Francis. Francis, the Euro scoop. Count it for 2. Nice finish, Francis Grabowski. That cuts the lead to 1, and Bartlett's going to extend defense well past midcourt. West Rutland's going to turn it up a notch and see if they can force another turnover. Picked up the dribble, and Francis Grabowski's going to get called for a reach, and I beg to differ. I thought he was there on the ball. If you're streaming it, rewind and take a look. I thought he was there, but it doesn't matter what I think. That is the 7th on West Side. 4:12 left, and Sharon's into the bonus for a 1-and-1 on that reaching foul. I thought Grabowski had the strip and the layup. Won't go. And West Rutland didn't look like they were quite ready for the front end of a 1-and-1 miss. Fortunate that it went out off Sharon, and here comes Dow off an inbound pass from Maxim. Down by 1 with 4:07, so plenty of basketball left. But Sharon is playing extremely hard. They're going to look all the way up the floor. Dow gets backed all the way down. Gave up a lot of size on that. A lot of contact, no call. Shot's good, it's a 3-point lead. Bounce pass to Forrest on the elbow. Finds a cutting Maxim. He goes reverse layup, baby. That's good for 2, that's nice work, and it's a 1-point game. And here comes West Rutland extending defense all the way into the paint. Bartlett skips under that pick. And it's Harvey Kelly. Swings it near wing. Dribble, drive, floater, good for 2. Leads back to 3, Maxim to Dow. We're down to 3:12, and it'll be an exciting finish here in Hinchy. Dow comes near side. Forrest sets a pick. Dow swings to Maxim. Off the rim, no good. Ball tied up, but they're going to call a foul on West Side. Halnon calls it on Forrest.
More games are 1-and-1. Come on.
3rd on Forrest, 8 on West Side. Count it. 4-point lead. Fisher Kelly for the 2nd. And that's a nice stroke right there. 5-point lead with 2:58, so there's time for West Rutland. Needs to find an answer. Dow fakes the handoff, dribbles to the corner. He's got a bounce pass into Forrest. Forrest backs his man down, and he's up off the glass and good. He's got a beautiful touchdown low. West Rutland doing a nice job delaying. We may get 5 seconds. They force it in. 2 forced passes, but Sharon Academy able to get it up. Now they force it into the paint. That's up off the glass, back to a 5-point lead, 2:22 left. So West Side able to score, but they need to stop on the other end. Coach Schneider calling out instruction. 2:12 left. Dow dribbles to the wing. Beautiful pass to Maxim. Maxim goes up strong. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. So Sam Noller, and I believe that's 4 on him. 6 on Sharon. And 2:06 left. Maxim to shoot 2. And that's nothing but net. Pressure foul shot. Brian Maxim drains it. 4-point lead.
Who's taking it out? Sam? Sam, you take it out.
that rattles. No good. Sharon bobbles, but able to secure it. Francis Grabowski extends the defense. Coach Schneider asking his players to stay down, play defense. They're going to deny all over the floor. Nice first step, corner three. Is good. That's a 7-point lead with 1:45. Coach Schneider needs to take a timeout here. Coach Fabricant pretty excited about how things are going. A few moments ago, he just said this is where games are won and lost. And that corner three with 1:44 left is going to be a problem for Westside. It's a 7-point lead, and we'll come back as the teams break their huddle. Sharon Phoenix break their huddle. Here comes the West Rutland Golden Horde. It's going to be the same five. Dowan Maxim, Francis Grabowski, Jake Bartlett, and Rue Forrest. Looking at a 7-point deficit with 1:44 left. And Maxim to Dow. Dow curls around. Burst of acceleration, goes up strong, and he earns a trip to the line, goes down hard.
With the body, sir.
Cordell Benjamin picks up his second, 7th on the Phoenix, and Dow to the line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot coming, 7-point lead. And there it is, nothing but the bottom of the net. Dow 1 out of 2. And here comes full court pressure. Sharon ready for it. And they're gonna double. And Coach Fabricant forced to use a timeout. Sharon player, nice job to secure the ball. So we'll check timeouts. It's a full timeout for Sharon Academy. Sharon Academy has 1 timeout left. Westside Keith Schneider has 2. 1:25 left, 6-point lead. Sharon going to inbound in their offensive half on the sideline. Brooke Raish continues to try and get the West Side student section up and moving, but not a lot of energy there. West Rutland parent section looking anxious. 6-point lead. Both teams in the bonus, shooting 1-1 on all fouls. 1:25 left. So Coach Schneider diagramming plays. Coach Fabricant diagramming plays. We'll see what Westside comes out with for defense.
1, 2, 3, Westside.
They've been changing it up, man-to-man, 1-2-2, a little bit of 2-3. Brooke Raish has them going now. It's your same 5 for Westside. It's Bartlett, Dow, Francis Grabowski, Brian Maxim, and Rue Forrest. They're going to deny everywhere. Sharon to inbound here. Almost a 5-second call. Boy, slow 5. And Westside gets called for the foul. Thought they had the tie-up instead, but they will shoot 1-1. Clock stops. And it is Cordell Benjamin, a senior, to the line for Sharon. First end of this 1-1's a big one. Forrest and Maxim down low for Westside. And that's off the rim, no good, but long. And Sharon controls the rebound. And now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow says Westside. Thought they were in trouble there. Sharon able to secure that offensive rebound on the miss. It carried a little longer than Westside thought it would, but then able to tie it up. And here comes Westside. We're down to 1:16, and it's Dow to Bartlett. Bartlett thinks about Forrest. Instead, he's got Francis Grabowski. Bounce pass to the corner. Brian Maxim rattles but won't go. Look at Jake Bartlett stick his nose in, get his hand on that ball. Unable to rip it away, but it is a jump ball. Sub coming, 13 checking in 23 checking out. So Cordell Benjamin out and Dylan Carson Turner in for Sharon. They'll inbound with a minute even. Late substitution, Willie Grabowski in. A more athletic option than Rue Forrest. More speed, hoping for the turnover here. Jake Bartlett, nice job to deny the initial pass. 3, Sharon able to get it in, and Dow's gonna foul Harvey. He is not. Long pass, and it is out of bounds, west side. I thought Dow was gonna foul. He did not, just put the high pressure on. It is west side ball, and Coach Schneider's gonna talk it over. They're down by 6 with 54.4 left, and Coach Schneider's gonna talk it over. We'll come back as the teams break the huddle. So here comes the West Rutland Golden Horde. They will inbound from under their own hoop. We're under a minute, and they're facing a 6-point deficit.
Hey, pressure, pressure, pressure.
Coach Fabricant calls late for full court pressure on Dow to slow his advance up the court down. And it's Dow into the front court. He dribbles top of the key. Grabowski cuts through. It's a bounce pass to Willie Grabowski for 3. Rattles but won't go. West side contests. I believe that's Brian Maxim doing work on the offensive boards right there. Foul called on Sharon. 23, that's Cordell Benjamin picking up his 3rd. Maxim to the line for 2. That's the 8th of the half for the Phoenix. And Brian Maxim to shoot 2. Brian Maxim doing a beautiful job from the free throw line. 13 checks in. Dylan Carson Turner for 23, Cordell Benjamin. Coach Fabricant trading offense and defense. Second shot coming for Maxim. And it is up, no good. Loose ball, Maxim's there. He's able to control it to Dow. Jake Bartlett for 3, off the rim, no good. Willie Grabowski won't fall. Jake Dow, jumper, nothing. And the Phoenix have come down with the ball. Westside forced a foul, 22.6 left. West Rutland with multiple attempts there and can't get anything to fall. That is a foul on Maxim. The Phoenix into the double bonus will shoot 2, and that's 4 on Maxim. And who else? It's Harvey Kelly to the line. And it's Jared. I think his parents ought to buy a copy of this DVD. PEGTV will appreciate the support, and it may be fun to watch in the years to come for
Just make sure you pressure the ball.
Harvey Kelly's folks. And the second shot is good. Westside's got some work to do now. Full court pressure, 20 seconds left. And Dow dribbles, kicks it out to Willie Grabowski, and that's a 3. And Westside just can't get anything to drop. Great position for Cordell Benjamin. Jake Dow forced to commit the foul on the hold, and he's going to shoot 2. Westside struggling to put the ball through the hoop tonight. They are down 7 with 9 seconds left. Make it 8. Big man for Sharon Academy's had a nice night tonight. Second shot rattles home. And full court pressure. Dow up to the 3-point line. He kicks over to Francis Grabowski as the clock winds down. Athletic follow for Maxim, but that is going to do it. And Sharon Academy with a nice win. We'll stay here for the handshakes. I'll ask Coach Fabricant if he wants to send a player out for a post-game PEGTV Player of the Game interview. All right, post-game player of the game, Fisher sorry, what's your name?
Fisher Kelly.
Fisher Kelly. Great job tonight, Fisher. What was the difference tonight?
Difference was we were playing tough defense. Last couple games we weren't really locking down on defense, but this game was grinded out. We didn't really give them anything easy. We had some good shots down near the clutch. We really started hitting our free throws near the end. I had a couple open shots. That was really a difference tonight.
Great job on both ends of the floor for you guys. What's your record now?
We're 2-1.
2-1. Nice start to the season. Great win here in West Rutland. Congratulations on being player of the game.
Thank you.
You betcha.